What? Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. My op in here, I'm crashing party. Hold on.
It's your boy Red Dusky.
And it's your boy Rell here.
You're now tuned in to the Spill Podcast.
The Spill Podcast. Let's do it.
Let's go. Like a rock.
Shout out to Like a Rock, man.
Got my nigga low shit on, yeah, cause I'm a legend. Sipping on tequila, yeah. Big pressure, couple thousand in my pocket. Ain't no need to tie my shoes. My man cave looking like a zoo, but it's shoes, straight facts, nigga. I just left the shot and I slipped past old block. Rest in peace, Devon. It look like the old rock. When your paper long, you stay 200 on the stake. I'm in another city, I can't spell where I stay. FaceTime my dog, he just caught the new Benz. Pull up to the city, back to back, we look like twins. Life going good, I can't even see the hate. Summer camp booming and the station ran away. Yeah.
New shit. Some quick shit, man.
What's up, dog?
What's up, bro?
We back with another Spill Podcast.
And we back. Spill Podcast. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to y'all, man.
2023, man.
Yes, sir. I've been getting a lot of feedback. You know, people that I work with, I've been getting emails and stuff, and my TikTok is going crazy.
TikTok going crazy.
And they just loving it.
Word.
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
What's been going on, Rell?
Man, you know, it's up, bro.
It's up.
It's up. You know, that's kind of my slogan for 2023. A lot of people have been calling it the Jordan year.
Whoa.
A lot of people been calling it the Jordan year. Actually, my wife thinks she made that up, but I heard 40 people say it. So
it's the Jordan.
In her circle.
That's my first time hearing, though.
The Jordan year, 23, bro.
It's my Jordan.
It's time to live your greatest year. Because Jordan the greatest, you know.
Jordan the greatest.
So
I guess we're going to get into it.
We're going to get right into it, man. Let's go ahead and hit the Rell Report.
The Rell Report, okay.
So we're going to jump into it, man. Hey, look, did you see the Monday night game? You know, what happened to Harmon?
Yeah, I thought that was crazy to see live. I think I haven't felt that way since was it Owen Hart?
Oh yeah, Owen Hart when he died on
that was live.
That was live.
I haven't been that. I think I haven't been that shook since the Owen Hart one.
Yo, that was a crazy moment. Like seeing stuff like that on TV. Like Owen Hart, he came down and he was supposed to be lowered down on the ring, and he got but he actually passed away.
Yeah.
This guy had a heart attack, went into cardiac arrest right after he made the tackle. Right. And I wasn't watching the game, but you know, I'm on my phone, so I'm looking at it, and it's saying that Bills player has been down for like 7 minutes. And you know, like you watch football, right? You thinking, okay, he got hit, you know, concussion,
right? Yeah.
You know, all that stuff that's already going around, but this was completely different than that. He had a whole like heart attack.
Heart attack, yeah.
And I said his name wrong. I said his name was Harmon. It's Damar Hamlin.
Hamlin, yeah. He went into cardiac arrest.
Went into cardiac arrest, bro. Right there on
a
national
lot
TV.
A lot of conspiracies, I want to say, is going around. People have their thoughts, but this guy, I think he was talking about, but I'm not sure it was true. He says that your heart beats from like the top, and then it sends another rhythm to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And you have like the slightest pause in your heart, which is actually stops.
Mm-hmm.
So he said that when he took that hit, he took it in the exact same moment when the heart actually.
Okay.
So that impact.
Of it. Okay, right. That makes sense.
That's what I'm going. I'm like, man,
because I mean, football is a violent sport.
Yeah, contact sport. Yeah.
Like even like down to the little league.
Right.
Like I used to coach little league football, and it was violent. Like the kids would be out I'm talking about in flag.
I think the parents is more violent than the kids.
Parents can definitely get hostile out there. Parents definitely get hostile out there. But people were at Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
About what he said, because it was like that moment, like people won't really people was like, I know I was worried about dude, like, man, I hope he pulls through, I prayed for him and everything, hope he make it, because I love football, but I hate seeing that side of football. Like, that's an ugly side, like people get hurt like that and concussions. Like, I remember when I was coaching, like, little boy broke his arm.
Yeah.
And that shit was devastating to me, like, because I was coaching the offense and it was the quarterback and we was down. It's against Highland Springs, and I kept trying to, because he was our best player, I kept trying to get him to run, do his thing or whatever. But it's one play, like, he got tackled and his arm, bro, he's running off the field, like, crying. I'm like, damn, that shit was devastating, bro.
Right.
Like, seeing some shit like that. So football is definitely violent like that. But like I was saying, like, a lot of people was at Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Because of kind of what he said. He said, I got the quote right here.
Right.
I'll pull it up. So he said, in the midst of all this happening, dude's getting rushed to the hospital, like fighting for his life. He said on Twitter, Skip Bayless, no doubt the NFL is considered postponing the rest of this game. But how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Now, man, this was like bad timing, Skip.
Yeah, bad timing.
Like, you could have saved what you said right there for maybe the next morning on the show.
Yeah, that was bad.
So people could kind of hear your cadence and what you're saying it, because me just reading this, because first of all, like, people don't even read. Like, when we reading stuff on social media, a lot of people read it and then, like, first thing that pops in their head, they're gonna go for it. Like, oh,
yeah,
people was at Skip Bayless, bro. Like, they like cancel Skip. Shannon ain't show up to the show next morning, and then they got into it like the morning after when he got to the show. Like, in the first 2 minutes of the show,
he said, "Yeah, I knew this was coming."
He was like, Shannon was like, "Yeah, I hope he deleted the tweet."
Yeah,
and Skip was like, "I'm not deleting it."
He said he was gonna stand on it.
He's staying on what he said, because I think he knew what he meant.
Right.
But, in that moment, like, I think it was like bad timing.
I think it was bad timing.
Like,
I don't think it was harsh as people make it seem. I think it was bad timing because, believe it or not, the show is gonna go on. It's never gonna stop. Monday night footballs is also gonna be, Sundays and whatnot. And but the totality of this whole situation is, this is a young player, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to order to get a pension in the NFL, it's like you have to be in there 3-4 years.
It's a lot of terms on, that NFL money in general. You know what I mean?
And his contract, he didn't have a big contract.
Right.
So if this guy doesn't play again,
even like they're like, the money that they give like players who do get injured and, have to retire or whatever, it's not a lot, if any.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they really gotta be smart about their money. It's a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but if you out here and you buying your mama a house, buy you a house, you buy a couple cars, some jewelry, you taking trips.
And it's going down.
It's going down.
It's a recent report I seen. Disability was ranging from like $10,000, and it dropped to like $4,500
in the NFL.
Yeah, in the NFL.
Dang, yeah, I saw that. And then I saw also where like 40% of NFL players go broke. After they retire.
Yeah,
like that's very high.
Yeah.
Percentage. 40% of the league go broke.
Yeah.
When they retire, and they're talking about people getting paid millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
But they're getting paid millions and millions of dollars up until they're about what, like 30.
Yeah. I seen that he had a GoFundMe to. He just said it for $2,500 because he wanted
like $5 million last time I saw it.
It went to $5 million. So people are like, if he doesn't play again, will he take some money out? That I was like, I don't think that would happen. but I think some should be developed for him. You know,
I'm like,
if he doesn't play,
the fundraiser was just for some kids' toys.
That what it was.
Who need $5.5 million in kids' toys? Give that man some of that money.
Give that man some money.
You know what I'm saying? He almost lost his life on national TV.
Seriously, if you want to be technical about it, he kind of died on the football field.
He did. Yeah, they had to bring him back.
Right.
They had to bring him back.
So some should be put in place for him. You know?
Right. And they said his best possible outcome was to be who he was right before the game.
Right.
And that's amazing to me. Mm-hmm. Like he recovering so fast too. Like but I'm sure, being a football player, and this is another thing, like, black men, we got to make sure we taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, we got to go.
This is a guy in probably tip top shape.
We got to go to the doctor, man.
He's in tip top shape, probably more than the average person is. Quite frankly, he's in the NFL as a cornerback. He was playing on Monday Night Football, and he had a heart attack. You know what I mean? Like, we got to make sure that we out here, we taking care of ourselves, we eating healthy, we getting our checkups, and I'm guilty of not going to the doctor either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big, hey man, let me go to the doctor. I go if I'm detrimentally sick.
That's a typical black man. That's a typical black man.
I gotta be literally feeling like I'm on my deathbed to go to the doctor, bro.
The doctor, yeah.
Like straight up. Right. But we need to start going, and that's just my collective. Like, hey man, that kind of put it in perspective to me. Like, this guy, I know he in better shape than me. Like, I'm sitting on the couch watching Monday Night Football. He ain't playing the game. Yeah. And he just had a heart attack. And I'm like, damn, let me get my shit together.
Right, most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, prayers out to him and his family, man. I hope he gets well very, very, very soon.
And come back stronger and stronger than that.
And come back strong. I don't know if he should be playing football no more.
Yeah, I think take a little break.
Like,
take a little break.
Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, what if, and I know like people do it, after injuries, but this was kind of different.
This was the top of the top.
This could have been like an underlying condition that he never knew about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, do you want to go out and risk your life again on that field?
Something. I think a package needs to be developed, for the sake, and just say, listen,
that's going to be the tough decision. I know we're not trying to think about that right now, but eventually he's going to have to think about that.
Right.
If he hasn't already. I know he's getting himself together. But yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. I never even thought about that till just now.
What we got next, Rell?
Shoot, man, we got on the Rell Report. Let's talk about the chilly new boyfriend thing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
The double standard, Matthew Lawrence.
Right. These are two people that, when it comes to the 90s, they was out here.
They was popping. They was
out here in the 90s, bro.
Matthew was Boys Meets World.
He was in Boys Meets World. Yeah. I was thinking about his brother was Joey Lawrence. Okay. He was on Blossom.
I ain't never see that.
You ain't never seen Blossom?
No.
Yeah, Blossom used to actually come on before Fresh Prince.
Really?
Yeah, on Monday nights. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know how the hell I remember that. But it was sequence. It was like you watch Blossom, then Fresh Prince come on right after that.
Matt was on Mrs. Doubtfire.
He damn sure was.
Yeah.
It's a man.
Yeah, he found him. Yeah.
It's a he, she.
Yeah. So the world, that we live in, is it a double standard? Because as growing up as a black man, I was told about my grandmas, I'm straight. About a white girl,
Yeah, I think we all. I think we all had that talk with our mom. Like, if a black man ain't never had no talk with his mama,
right?
It was the one to warn you about them white women.
Right. Honestly, I'm not a racist or none of anything like that. I was told about just be careful what a white.
It was a warning because they already knew what the time it was.
Right, and then but I also seen people that was in biracial relationship and they was getting frowned upon when it comes to a black man and a white woman. And it was like a black man was selling out because he didn't have a sister on his side and he chose a white woman. It was all these talks, right? But then you get Chili, who has this white man, and it seems like it's more celebrated more than anything, So,
I think it's because it's Chili. You know what I mean? Like Chili, it ain't T-Boz.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like it ain't, it ain't Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Like it's Chili.
It's Chili.
So Chili, she kind of, when I saw it, I was like, oh, they look good together. I knew they was like a 90s, so they probably knew each other from like back in the 90s because all them probably used to hang out or saw each other at wherever celebrities hung out at the 90s. Right. Where did celebrities hang out in the 90s?
Man, on set?
Puff Daddy house?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of where the party was in the 90s.
I just assume it either was in California or New York because that's all we saw on TV.
But whose house was it at? Like, was it at like Mr. Cooper's house?
Was it at Quincy Jones' house?
It was at Quincy Jones' house because Quincy was putting out some stuff in the 90s. For sure.
Could have been at Quincy's.
I think it was at Jaleel White's house. Jaleel White was getting money in the 90s, bro.
He was getting money. He was a child star.
He had the doll where you pull the string.
Man.
Jaleel.
He was getting money.
All Family Matters, cuz.
All Family Matters. That's one of my favorite TV shows as well. All right. I guess we're going to get into was it necessary to say?
What's that?
All right, listen. I'm going to play a clip for you.
All right, okay.
I just want you to, it's a Keith Murray intimate moment with Shauna, right? I just want you to just answer this question. What's it necessary to say? A yay or nay, right? And the clip go a little something like this, right? Clip go a little something like this.
Oh, and I had it like this. I was like, on the wall. And Ludacris on the side like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know he is laid back. Don't do it. But she got the lips, voluptuous lips, with the eyelashes before the ladies were putting eyelashes on. Her eyelashes was popping like little butterflies, though. Yeah. So Shauna, yeah, and then me and my man Drew used to road manage me. We was in Miami, so. Shauna was there. I connected with her. She said, yeah, I'm in Miami. I'm over here. I said, I'm going to come see you. So me and Drew, we walked.
So he then goes on and talk about this intimate moment where he partakes in this oral sexual extravagant whatever you want to call it after that.
Right.
My thing was this allegedly happened 15 years ago.
Right.
To come on somebody else's platform and broadcast in front of the media about having an encounter with a woman, was that necessary to say?
Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounded like Keith Murray was like on some shit. Like, I feel like you got to be on some type of drug,
right,
to reminisce about some coochie you ate back in 05. I'm trying to think when Shauna was on. Like it was like 02.
Shauna had to, I was getting some head.
That was like 06. That was like 05, 06, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
No lie. Okay, so it wasn't necessary to say.
Nah, man. He's on to some shit like Orlando Brown, yo. Like,
yeah.
Orlando Brown be doing that same shit, like just airing all sorts of random. LL Cool J killed. You seen that joint when he said LL Cool J killed? Damn, it was somebody. He said somebody famous. He was like LL Cool J killed him and put his body in the trunk. Like he was just, but the story he was telling was off the movie In Too Deep. I was like, nigga, you talk about a movie the nigga was in. He ain't really do that shit. The nigga was acting.
Yeah, the nigga was acting, man. Yo, all right, listen. Recently, Tory Lanez has been convicted.
Right.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Right. So, my question was, and one of the evidence that was presented in the court case was Tory Lanez screamed, "Dance, bitch." Was that necessary to say?
Absolutely not. Like, you first of all, this is one like the most craziest stories that I've ever heard. Like how people received it at first. Like,
yeah,
did y'all not realize that this nigga shot her? It's like, I don't give a damn if a bullet is around my foot. Nigga, I got shot. If I got pieces of the bullet in my foot, I got shot. Like, and the fact that like people was like clowning her and making fun of her and all that shit. This case was I think this case was worse than OJ. Man, people desensitize black women.
Oh man,
so much.
Oh man,
like they're so easy to just be like, oh, just laugh at her. You know what I mean? It'd be our own people too. It'd be our own people that just be like clowning her and then praising Tory Lanez, but at the end of the day, like this man actually shot her. You know what I mean? And once like the court case happened, it kind of laid everything what happened out. It's like, man, like.
So I'm gonna ask you this question, right? So it came out that Tory was was intimate with both, right?
Makes it even more fucked up.
Was Megan a bad friend?
Was she a bad friend?
Yeah.
I think she was an exceptional friend for even trying to think about covering the shit up.
As far as being intimate with Tory?
Was she a bad friend for being intimate with him?
Yeah, because she introduced her friend Kelsey to Tory, and then Tory had a relationship, and then she went behind Kelsey and had a relationship with Tory. So
is she a bad friend to Tory or the other girl?
The other girl.
I mean, I guess you can say that, but it depends though. Yeah. Like it depends. Like, what was her purpose? Like, we don't know like the kind of what was going on with their whole relationship. We don't know the dynamics of it.
Right.
So
we don't. They could have just been talking.
Like, you know how that shit roll. Like,
right.
I don't know Megan Thee Stallion, but I don't know if she would be that, dirtball to just be like, well, I put her on, but I'm gonna go. That don't make no sense to me.
Right.
Based on how she is, I don't feel like she fiending for no man's attention,
right?
So much that she has to go behind her best friend's back to go and be with Tory Lanez,
right? Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she got plenty of options that if she really wanted a man, she wouldn't have to go behind her friend's back that she tried to put Tory Lanez on with to be with Tory Lanez. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So I don't think she was a bad friend. I just think they just did it, and they really won't know. The other girl might have had feelings for Tory, but Tory won't really feeling her like that. But her and
he went to the Stallion.
And went to Meg Thee Stallion, which
went to the Stallion.
It's Meg Thee Stallion, man. Come on.
In return, she got shot.
And she got shot.
So
like, what are we saying here? Like, that was the most. The nigga shot her.
The nigga shot her, man.
Like, that's it for me.
But man, I try not. I'm a humorous guy, but every time I think of the situation, I think about Harlem Nights when
yeah, it does remind me of Harlem. That's fucked up, but it do though. When Eddie Murphy shot out Delarice Pinky toe. That's fucked up, but it definitely is a reminder of that show.
Right. All right, let's get it on, man. Waka Flocka was recently on Shannon Sharp podcast, right? And Shannon asked him about we recently lost Takeoff in 2022, and it was around due to gambling. We don't know the official cause or what happened, but we know somebody's life was lost. And he asked Waka Flocka about the whole situation, and Flocka said, "You don't gamble with people that's not in your tax bracket. Was that necessary to say?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think for me, it meant more than kind of on the surface to me. Like, I feel like, what he was trying to say was like, as far as you don't gamble with people that are not in your tax bracket, I mean, I took that more than just, playing a dice game. I mean, you can mean that in like business.
Yeah.
Like, people can see, like, it's just some dirtball people out here, man, that will come for your neck if you don't watch your own ass.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Case in point, I don't know if this was the situation, but Takeoff, got killed at a dice game apparently.
Yeah.
And those people that was around him probably weren't on his level financially.
Yeah.
It could have been some jealousy, some envy involved in that situation, where once people start losing money, especially like confident people, like if confident people start losing money, they might start talking sideways. I mean, you know how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in some heated. I haven't been in some heated dice games because I don't shoot dice because I always lose. But I've seen some heated dice game. I mean, it gets heated, bro.
Yeah. I done seen dice game that ended in shootouts.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that, but I believed it.
And the crazy thing about it, when they first started gambling, it was like we just gambling. Then it got personal.
It got real.
It got
personal. Real. Yeah. Once people start losing money, temper start flaring. Yeah. Things get said. People say
flared. Yeah.
Man, people say some sideways stuff, and then they just go left. So,
that incident alone, I guess, I don't know why tragedies, I guess, open the third eye of people, but it makes you like think, what if I was in that predicament? You know what I'm saying? Or what can I learn from what happened and not go through it, right?
Right.
And for him to hear the stories about the whole situation, how he was nonchalant, how he wasn't aggressive, how he was just a bystander that just got hit in the crossfire.
Yeah.
That was sucks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what sucks. And also, like you said, you get to a point in your life where people, like you said, you're in a different tax bracket. People look at you as more so of I'm not him, so maybe I'll take away from him.
It's almost like people could look at you as a threat, really.
Not knowing that you might even can help them though.
Exactly. I think some people, and I don't mean this in no type of way, but you may actually be on a different level than some people, and it may be people looking up to you, looking at you like you think you better than everybody else. And a lot of times that's not the case at all. You know what I mean? Like, but people can take that differently. People can take you trying to elevate yourself and see that you are becoming a better person,
right? And
become jealous of that, become envious of that. Doesn't know how to take that because you are different. You are moving different, but it's to benefit you. And at the same time, it could benefit them as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you could, but the thing is, you're just not gonna be able to bring everybody with you. It might just be only you.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So that was definitely a very, very, also very sad situation.
Yeah. So you said that was necessary to say?
Oh yeah, definitely. The world need to hear stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, especially young men. They need to hear somebody like Waka Flocka giving some good sound advice. And Waka Flocka is very, very smart man.
Right.
Very smart guy.
And I like the fact that, when he first started speaking, if you look at his early interviews, they was just like clowning him. Mm-hmm. He made a whole 360, man.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
He's definitely in the know.
Definitely.
One other case, right? There's a Coppin State basketball scandal, right?
All right, yeah, okay.
Some people don't know about this, so I thought I was eager to say and put this on this platform because a lot of people don't know. Right, a former player named Abin Williams accuses assistant coach Lucy of catfishing him and tricking him into vulgar texts and explicit pictures. Right, so Williams said as a freshman he received a DM from a girl. Basically, they're hitting it off.
Okay.
They engaged in conversation for a while.
All right.
And then they started exchanging pictures. Okay, so that led to the year that Williams he found out that another student been also talking to this girl.
The same girl.
The same girl,
Okay,
man.
this get a little juicy.
So now the catfisher found out about they know of each other's existence.
Oh.
Now this is both basketball players.
Both on Coppin State.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the catfisher. So hold on, let me run it back. The alleged catfisher.
All right, the catfisher
Is the assistant coach.
The catfisher is the assistant coach of the basketball team. So they pretending to be the girl.
That's pretending to be.
All right, got you.
All right. So now,
oh, it's a dude.
This is a dude.
Oh my lord.
This is a black man.
Oh my god. That make it even worse. I don't give a damn. I look. No offense to nobody's whatever you are. Being the fact that the catfisher is a black man pretending to be a girl makes this story worse. Go ahead with the story.
So listen. So the catfisher found out. So he tried to blackmail both students. He tells Alvin Williams, the basketball player, he said, "I want you all to participate in oral sex."
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, he dropped a bomb on him. So Alvin Williams refuses. He refuses, right? So the catfisher,
as he should.
The catfisher later says, "If you refuse, I'm going to expose all those pictures you've been sending me."
Oh my god!
To the college,
blackmailing him.
He's blackmailing him. He's doing him real dirty, right? So now, Mr. Williams is in the shambles. He's thinking about doing this act, but he's still trying to hold on.
Oh Lord!
He's still trying to hold on because he's afraid to lose his spot on the basketball team.
I'm gonna have to go to the authorities. Like I'm going to the authorities.
For real, he's afraid of he's afraid of losing the spot on the basketball team.
Okay,
he's afraid of losing tuition.
I understand.
He's afraid of losing room.
I understand it, but look, bro, if you out there,
yeah,
I hope you didn't do this. Go ahead with the story.
So, like I said, I'm giving y'all part one. All right, so Williams, he stopped responding. He's like I said, he stopped talking to the guy.
Right.
And then his photos eventually got leaked.
Ah, damn.
Right. So now the
at least you didn't have to suck dick.
That's true. So
excuse my language. Yeah. But damn, nigga, I'd rather have a picture of my dick leaked than have to suck a dick.
So listen. So I'm like, this dude is really in the jam, right? So his photos got leaked. He's telling the administration what's going on, right? And the head coach is Juan Dixon. Juan Dixon, he played
up, bro.
University of Maryland.
Yeah, I know exactly who Juan Dixon was.
Right. So allegedly,
that's wild.
Allegedly, after it was brought to his attention, and Mr. Williams told him what was going on, Juan didn't do anything. Juan just told him come to practice.
Right.
So I can't imagine his day at practice with whatever pictures he was sending to this guy.
Right.
That was going on.
Yeah.
And to be a young black man being exposed at that nature. Like I said, that was part one.
Damn.
Come to part two, you're going to find out what happened with this case.
This is like first 48.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I think it was fucked up all through the whole thing.
Yo, like,
you should not expose yourself to a person you met on whatever social media platform.
Never.
and you haven't met them.
But I don't care what consequence happens. Like, last thing I'm doing is what he was requested doing. Like, I'm not. You hey, look.
I'm not.
You gonna lick your pictures? Lick them bitches.
Yeah.
I'm not sucking no dick.
I'm not sucking.
No.
You got me fucked up. If I got to lose my scholarship, my tuition and room and board because I ain't sucking dick, well,
Looks like I'm getting a job. Bye basketball.
Shit, who are in that student cafe? Goddamn.
I guess I'm gonna have to go straight to the G League.
Let's go straight to the
Yo. You gonna have to lick them shits.
But the assistant coach, that's a dirty, nasty motherfucker. Like, I don't understand your logic of what's going on right here.
Absolutely not.
You saw the student, you know.
We might have to rate this one TVMA.
TVMA. For sure.
But nah, bro, like, yo, that's wild.
Super wild. All right, well, listen. Now, the dad joke of the day. You got your dad joke, Rell?
Yeah, I got that junk.
I went a little out the box with this one. It's a little dark humor.
All right, let's get it. I love dark humor.
Let's get it. Okay. The doctor gave me 1 year to live, so I shot him. The judge gave me 15 years. Problem solved.
There you go.
Yo,
there you go. All right, here we go. Dad joke of the day. All right, so the bank keeps calling me and they keep giving me compliments.
Okay.
They keep saying that I got an outstanding balance.
Right.
That's it.
I get it.
They keep saying I got an outstanding balance. I'm like, okay,
good job. I'm doing well.
Got an outstanding balance. The bank, they keep calling me every day. You have an outstanding balance, Mr. Miles.
Oh, really? I must be doing something good.
Thank you very much.
For sure. Hey, listen, let's get to the spill of the day, man. It's January, and normally in January, people, you know, set up things they would like to achieve. So, for the spill of the day, what would you like to achieve in 23? I'm gonna go ahead and start. I want to progress as the show. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to put more content out there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I want to be able to gather more information that's out there as an individual. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to boost everything, you know, and I'm gonna just keep it plain and simple. You know, it doesn't have to be abstract. It doesn't. I believe in short term goals than your long term goals.
Right.
So we sometimes we set these milestones, and you know we hit a roadblock, and then we on the side of the road.
Man,
just
don't
waiting.
It be like that though?
Just waiting.
Ain't that shit crazy?
You know, just waiting.
Nigga catch a flat like a mother.
Just wait. You know what I'm saying? So just being realistic about things. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much all I got, you know. And I want our viewers to just keep it realistic, and it's out there for you to grab, you know. The information is out there for you to grab, and whatever you want to be, just you can do it. And like I said, just reach out, you know, if you can, and network if you can, because if you've been watching this show, we've been having some great interviews on this show.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and they've been supplying information.
Definitely, man. And to kind of piggyback on what you were saying, like, you know, I feel the same way. Like, growing up being an adult, you know, I'm 36 now, and you know, I've always tried things to kind of try to bring me to the next level. Okay. But just like you said, I always hit like a roadblock. Like right when I feel like the momentum's picking up and I'm about to be at the top of whatever I'm doing, it's like, damn, you get knocked back down for some reason. Exactly. Like something happens and you just allow it to bring you back down to the level that you were at before. And what I said I was going to try to change and this is as of like December 1st, you know, one thing that I said I was going to try to change was not allow those same things to happen again.
Yeah, to hinder.
You know, and be real intentional.
Okay.
With the things that I want to do in my life. Like I said on a post for New Year's, like if I was obligated to a job, I wouldn't be able to access the greatness inside of me that I have today. And I think that's very true, because I feel like I would have used it as me myself. I would have used it as a crutch. You know, it wouldn't have. I would have known that I had that security,
right,
of a paycheck,
right,
every week. Now being an entrepreneur, like I constantly have to go out and make sure that I'm financially secure.
Right.
You know, and there's a lot of opportunity out there for me to do it. But it has to be a great amount of work put in behind it. And I know that if I don't do work, then I'm not going to be able to provide what I want to provide for my family. Not just paying bills, but I'm talking about long game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my grandfathers were able to leave acres and acres of land for their children.
Oh, really?
Acres and acres of land for their children. Like, that's something that I would love to do for my kids. Exactly. Maybe not acres and acres of land, but something that they can take for when I leave.
Right.
You know, and grow themselves and then pass it on to their children.
Right.
You know, a lot that's what's happening right now is we're getting to a place where the parents don't have anything.
Yeah.
To leave behind.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of like where our generation, like, we just reached this weird gap where it was like, go to college, get a job, work 40 years, and then retire and pass away without anything. You know what I'm saying? You might have a house. You know what I'm saying? You might have some pension, but you don't have like no really true assets to pass down to your kids. And like,
help them out.
For me, you know, learning about a lot of things. Like, I read this book right here, this Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah.
I'm reading it. I'm about halfway through. You know, up until now, I didn't know anything about being financial literate.
Yeah.
Because based on what I'm reading, I'm financial illiterate.
Right.
I'm doing the wrong thing with my money. I'm buying a bunch of liability stuff
instead of assets.
Yeah. Right. So that's what I want to, like, and I came to this whole thing, like, I'm telling you, December 1st, I had like it was like a breakdown and it was like a come up at the same time, because I was like, yo, like, this past year I've been grinding like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I've been grinding, and I get to December 1st and I'm like, I ain't got nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been grinding, I've been making money. You know, I've been making money every single month. We doing the real estate thing. I'm looking back at the year and I'm like, yo, I was just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Even with that. Like, I wasn't being intentional. I wasn't, like, being an entrepreneur. Like, you can be in the moment. I think I was just so in the moment that the shit was working.
Right.
That I didn't take the time to be like, oh shit, I have to prepare also at the same time. Like, I was hearing something like other day, I heard something like an ant worries about the winter in the summer, and it worries about the summer in the winter, because an ant in the wintertime, they hibernate.
Right.
In the summertime, they stacking up to hide in the wintertime.
Wow.
To hibernate in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So in the wintertime, they think about the summer when they got to break out in the summer and stack up for the winter.
Right.
And that's how you got to be as like an entrepreneur.
Right.
Like, you always got to prepare for like the future. And that's how I feel about life too. Like, life, you got to think like a couple months ahead, a couple years ahead of like what you truly want. And then like work towards that. Like, you got to work towards that every day. You know, of course, there's some things that's going to happen on a daily basis. Of course. But, you know, for me, I just got to be real intentional about what I want to do with my life. And then I can't have moments where I take my foot off the gas. Of course, you know, I'm gonna get tired. I might want to take a nap. I might want to take a vacation. I might want to do this stuff. Of course.
Right.
Of course. But when it's time to grind, bro, when it's time to really truly get it in, I got to be real intentional.
Right.
With what it is I want to do. Right. With what my business, whether it be my business, my personal life, my marriage, my parenting, everything got to have like a reason. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to be the outcome of this?
Okay.
How intelligent can my decisions be with whatever it is I'm trying to do? Like I said, whether it be my marriage, my business, personally, like health wise, all that stuff.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. Most definitely. Man. Rell just dropped some jewels for y'all.
Man, that was straight from the heart too. Like I said, I was thinking like when I was talking, like I'm rambling like a bitch. The damn Terramana. The daggone Terramana done got me.
Rell, what we drinking on tonight, Rell?
Man, you know what we drinking on. The Terramana.
The DJ, man.
DJ. Hey, Dwayne. The Rock Johnson.
Hit us up.
We got to get some affiliate marketing. Like, I'm going to personally reach out to Terramana again. Because you know I done hit y'all up. And see if we can get some affiliate marketing. I say we should, by this point, we should at least have a free bottle.
We should have a free bottle. Because you know what? When you, my guy, it's the first person I knew with the DJ.
Man, I had the Terramana before anybody even knew what it was. Now I'm seeing it all up in the club. Yo, it's in the club, bro. They got the Blanco.
They got the Blanco.
They got the gold and the Anejo in the club.
Come on now. Come on, Terramana. Hit up the Spill Podcast, baby.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Rell, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
Man, you can find me on Instagram at Rell's House, Facebook, Rell J Miles. You can catch me on TikTok, DJ Rell Miles.
DJ Rell Miles.
Come on, I ain't got my shit, but you know if I did, I'll drop that bit.
God damn it. Hey, it's your boy Red Dusky, man. You can find me at REDD_DUSKI. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm all over the place, man. Don't forget us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, hit us up.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know what it is.
And that's it.
We out.
We out, baby.
Peace.